Point Samples presents Filthy Frenchcore Kicks Volume 1. Frenchcore! Hear the battle cry.
What's up guys, it's Jim from Point Samples and I'm really stoked to show our new pack, Filthy Frenchcore Kicks Volume 1. I'll dive right into it. As usual, it's so much content, okay? We have cinematic vocals, ethereal vocals, a lot of kicks, Frenchcore and uptempo, melodies, violins and other stuff, and serum presets. So the cinematic vocals are phrases, single words and stories, and it's in a wizardry, old wizard style, I guess. And each vocal is recorded in 2 variations, so you get a really exciting one,
A state of trance.
and a darker one.
A state of trance.
So you can really choose and pick and see the one you like the most. And then I'll just play like a story. It's something like this.
This season is a season of connection.
And it's just 8 to 16 bars. And then you get the unprocessed version.
Raw energy.
So you can add your own effects. Then we also included a mixer state file. So you can add that to your mixer and you immediately get the sound we use to get these vocals. Then we have the ethereal vocals. It's processed, unprocessed, and wet. And unprocessed is without autotune or whatever. The process is with autotune but dry, and then we have a wet vocal. And these sound like this. And I'll show a little example in a minute where we use these and you immediately get a super cool sound. So those are the vocals, ethereal vocal and the vocal part, and then we have the kicks, and those are the ones you probably are really stoked to hear. So we have Frenchcore kicks, and those are 22 Frenchcore kicks, all labeled in key and BPM, and then each kick comes in every key. So here you go. And they can immediately make the drop. You don't have to pitch anything anymore, it's already done. And then it's like this, like this. And the cool thing is that we couldn't find any of these specs online, maybe a few, but Frenchcore is really underrepresented in the market, so we felt like it was a good idea to make this. Because I tried to make this myself, like I wanted to make Frenchcore, and it's hard to find actual cool sample packs for it, you know? So here you go. Those are the Frenchcore kicks, and then you have the Uptempo Kicks as well, and those are just to create an instant drop. Of course, you can pitch those yourself as well, but they're meant to be in a be used in an aggressive drop, I guess, without melodies. And we have some peep kicks as well. Yeah, then we have every FLP loaded as well. I'll load an FLP in a minute. And those FLPs are organized the same way each time, so you can really tweak the kicks how you like. And the cool thing as well is that these FLPs come with samples, which you can reuse. So, for example, you could, drag and drop a few things and get an instant new kick. Then we also have 22 melodies, and all these melodies are also including the MIDI file. So you get the MIDI of the melody, you get the bass and the chords. That means you get like 60 or 70 MIDI files, including real melodies recorded, unprocessed and processed, and those are sounding something like this. So I made a MIDI, and I loaded the MIDI and I loaded the melody, and it sounds like this. Yeah, so that's one melody. If I take, melody, like melody 1, for example, melody 1, and I take the MIDI, then I just simply go to the MIDI, I load up the chords for it. Let's see, melody 1 chords, and I load up melody 1 bass, and then you get this. Which makes it really, really easy to create something, unique instantly. And then let's say you wanted to make a drop out of it, then I take a preset from another pack. Let's see. This one is fine. And then if I take the melody right there, you could remove the violin and just do this. And then if you want to make it really easy, you could go to the kicks and just see that you're using C, D sharp, and F, and then you take a kick and it's instantly pitched. So you have a drop in like 5 minutes. Super easy. So then we have some atmospheres, which we made with the Violins and Ethereal Vocals, and those are really cool as well. And you can hear the Ethereal Vocal, atmosphere, some chords, and a cinematic vocal in action right here. So I'll play that. And this took me like 3 minutes to get together. Okay, so it was really, really easy to make this.
In a world filled with anger, we rise up. We stand tall and face our enemies. During times of despair, we follow our fate, join the cause, and fight for your freedom. For if you don't, all of humanity will fall.
And this is something you can do as well. It's really easy to get this sound because you just drag and drop this, drag and drop that, get the MIDI file of these chords, then drop a cinematic vocal the way you like it, and then you get some effects here, make a break, get the kicks, and you can really make a song in 10 minutes. And I guess that isn't the vibe for anyone here. You want to make something simple, but then again, you also want to make your own sound. So the cool thing about this pack is that it gives you so many options that it almost forces you to immediately get inspired and make your own sounds, And that's the most important thing about this. It's dope that you can make something generic in like 30 minutes, but with the help of this pack, you can also, it's a really good foundation to get started and make your own stuff. And then we have some Serum presets as well. We rendered those in WAV files in case you don't have Serum and want to use them anyways. But I'll load a few of those. Let's see, Serum. Here we go, for the Frenchcore Kicks. Okay, so we have 17 kick presets and 10 screeches. So I'll play them all. I really like this one. And the main vibe of these kicks are that you can use them and then create a better kick out of it. It's not like this sounds 100% professional because it's out of Serum, but we did the best we could to get a really dope kick out of Serum. And then you can tweak some macros and change the sound, And this is super easy. You just maybe remove the reverb and then you load it to your own mixer and then, maybe add some stuff and then like create a whole new kick out of this. It's really easy. And then we have some screeches left as well because we felt like a hardstyle, like uptempo pack shouldn't go without screeches. So yeah. And this is the same quality, from us. It's really high quality screeches. So those were the kick presets and the Serum presets. So then the final thing I want to show you is the Kick FLPs. These Kick FLPs, they are organized the same way each time. So here's an Uptempo kick. It's the same color and you go from the top to the bottom and then you get more and more. And we made sure to really work with stock plugins compared to third-party plugins. So you can, if you have FL Studio, you're probably going to be able to load like 99% of all these projects. So and you can follow each step. You can, grab a kick process render. So this is the kick, but I could also like change the final result. I could boost different frequencies, get a different sound of it. Like this is the kick peep, for example. If I move a little bit, you get a different talk, and you can create a lot of kicks out of this. You get like 1,000 samples and over like 1.2 gigabytes of sounds. And we really tried to up the level of this sample pack, And we hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And let me know what kind of sample packs you want to see in the future as well. We will focus on that for sure. And yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a nice day. Bye.